the way. Get this, Charlie. Get this, Charlie. It's crashing. It's crashing terrible. Oh, my. Get out of the way, please. It's burning, bursting into flames, and it's falling on the mooring mast and all the folks between it. This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, the place is 400 or 500 feet into the sky. It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames now, and the frame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the players are just screaming around it.
Furthermore, the equation E is equal mc square, in which energy is put equal to mass multiplied with the square of the velocity of light, showed that very small amount of mass may be converted into a very large amount of energy, and vice versa. The mass and energy were in fact equivalent.
What anything means. Wait a minute, something's happening. Humped shape is rising out of the pit. I can make out a small beam of light against a mirror. What's that? There's a jet of flame springing from the mirror, and it leaps right at the advancing men. It strikes them head on. Lord, they're turning into flames. Now the whole field's caught up by the woods, the barns, the gas tanks, and the automobiles spreading everywhere. Coming this way now, about 20 yards from
the designated head of the German state signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream.
Good evening, my fellow citizens. This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. Within the past week, unmistakable evidence has established the fact that a series of offensive missile sites is now in preparation on that imprisoned island.
All right, Love Court remains in session this morning and involves bare breasts and beads at last year's Mardi Gras. Had an upset boyfriend now.
Well, basically, this girl went to a Mardi Gras party here in town, and while she was there, all of her friends who went to Mardi Gras with her last year were like, oh, remember how many beads you got at the real Mardi Gras? And her boyfriend gets all upset.
Gets all butthurt.
Like, I get drunk all the time. I don't know. I don't go into some racist rant. You know what I mean? Drinking probably, and they make this point as well, brings out a lot of truths.